Now it's time to meet the leaders you chose last spring. Your 2021-2022 State Executive Council.
Hello, Georgia FBLA. I'm Ahona Hawk from Chamblee Charter High School, and I serve as your North Metro Area Vice President. With the combination of career preparation, leadership development, and learning opportunities found in FBLA, we are all destined to soar.
Welcome to Virtual FLC. I'm Gabriela Sanchez from the Newton College and Career Academy, and I serve as your Northeast Area Vice President. Over the past 6 years, I've soared beyond my comfort zone by immersing myself into FBLA's competitive events and numerous leadership opportunities.
Hello, Georgia FBLA. I'm Jack Lowry, Northwest Area Vice President from Lumpkin County High School. FBLA has helped me to soar by providing opportunities to enhance my leadership skills and to volunteer in my community.
Hello, FBLA. I am Alexandra Cochin of Ware County High School, and I serve as your Southeast Area Vice President. Georgia FBLA has helped me soar by providing opportunities to discover my passions, whether that be public speaking or graphic design, and exploring them through our competitive events program.
Hi, I'm Melissa Doe from Houston County High School, and I serve as your Southwest Area Vice President. Through the Community Service Awards program, FBLA has helped me soar to new heights by allowing me to serve within my local community and truly discovering the importance of servant leadership.
My name is Yugesh Muraladhar, and I am thrilled to serve as your state parliamentarian from Forsyth Central High School. FBLA has helped me soar by providing me opportunities to learn, compete, lead, network, and serve.
Hello, members and advisors. I'm Emily Puckett, state reporter from Jefferson High School. FBLA helps me soar by providing opportunities to fly outside my comfort zone. Through Georgia FBLA, I've accomplished goals that I once deemed impossible.
I'm Anvita Saram of Cambridge High School, and I represent you as State Secretary. FBLA has helped me soar by providing opportunities to create lifelong connections with student leaders who encourage and inspire me to be the best leader I can be.
Hello, Georgia FBLA. I'm Will Pace from Seminole County High School, and I serve as your Communication Vice President. Taking advantage of many FBLA opportunities has given me the courage to soar above obstacles and reach my full potential.
Hello, Georgia FBLA. My name is Abhishek Pasqualetti from South Forsyth High School, and I serve as your Projects Vice President. Through competitive events and conferences, Georgia FBLA has helped me soar by allowing me to network and meet members from across the state.
I'm Varun Mangimala from Lambert High School, and I serve as your Membership Vice President. Georgia FBLA has helped me soar by providing opportunities to expand my business skill set, improve my soft skills, and to become a better team member and leader.
I'm Tina Dong, your Executive Vice President from Northview High School. Georgia FBLA has helped me soar by providing me opportunities to step outside my comfort zone and experiment with new ideas, challenging me to take initiative and become a true leader.
Welcome, Georgia FBLA. My name is Amaya Jodhav. I'm from Denmark High School, and it's my honor to serve as your state president. Through valuable networking and social activities, FBLA has served as a catalyst for me to establish many lifelong friendships. I hope you spend your time today learning how you can soar with Georgia FBLA and take advantage of all the opportunities afforded to you by this great organization. In 1782, our forefathers chose the American bald eagle as a symbol of our great nation. Since ancient times, the eagle has symbolized power, strength, courage, and focus. Decades ago, the American bald eagle neared extinction. But with the proper protections and oversight, the bald eagle survived and thrives in every state of this great nation. Georgia FBLA, this past year has been challenging for all of us. But just as our national symbol of freedom, the bald eagle, continues to soar above our land, we know our future is bright because of our courage and focus. The past 18 months have been challenging as we have dealt with a national pandemic. Virtual conferences and Zoom competitions became the norm, but we have persevered, and we are back. As FBLA members, We are the young adults who ensure that the future of this country is bright, and we are so excited that you are taking advantage of being with us today. It is our hope that you will leave here excited about your future in FBLA and be prepared to lead in your local chapter, school, and community.
Just a few days ago, we all watched in amazement as the Atlanta Braves won the World Series. But this was not the year that they were supposed to win. There were so many obstacles, including injuries, setbacks, trades, and COVID. But they showed the world that through teamwork, determination, and perseverance, all their obstacles could be overcome. Our Atlanta Braves soared and brought home the championship. For FBLA, our championship begins each summer at the National Leadership Conference. And just like the Braves, we face many obstacles because of the pandemic. However, nearly 500 members kept their focus, persevered the many Zoom meetings, practices, and competitive event filmings to represent Georgia at the 2021 National Virtual Leadership Conference. They competed against FBLA's best of the best. And you know what? Georgia FBLA showed the nation just why we are truly the best. We are proud to say that our members brought home a record 168 awards, with 15 first place wins. Congratulations to each of you. If you aspire to soar and represent Georgia at next summer's NLC, now is the time to start preparing.
You've all heard the saying, the journey is more important than the destination. Well, in order to make the most of your journey and learn to soar, you have to first take flight and know how to navigate the skies to reach your destiny. Luckily, for 30 schools, they have taken the first step in an important journey as new Georgia FBLA chapters. Congratulations, chapters! We're thrilled to welcome you as official chapters of Georgia Future Business Leaders of America. Enjoy the journey as you soar this year.
Many chapters have made a commitment to rebuilding this year by participating in the Level Up membership campaign. The pandemic cut FBLA membership numbers across the nation in 2020. Georgia FBLA is committed to growing membership by reactivating and re-energizing our chapter and members. Please join me in celebrating the chapters that have committed to leveling up and increasing membership this year.
If recruiting new members is your passion, be sure to participate in Membership Madness and Membership Mania. Be sure to tell people about your exciting time here at the Fall Leadership Conference and watch as new members flock to your chapter meetings. Congratulations once again to all Georgia FBLA chapters. Recruiting members helps foster the bold vision of this organization and keeps Georgia FBLA on top in the nation.
Georgia FBLA's Fall Motivational Rally continues to be the largest gathering of Georgia FBLA members in our membership year. Over 5,000 members and advisors joined us for our rallies this year. Almost 2,600 members and advisors gathered at Six Flags Over Georgia for an inaugural rally held there. The roller coasters were amazing and the food was bountiful. A week later, 2,700 more members gathered in the Georgia National Fairgrounds. Both rallies were entertained by keynote speaker Patty Hendrickson. Her encouraging and interactive message inspired us to step up and lead in our own schools and communities. In addition to motivating members for the years, we also introduced members to our competitive events program, state projects, and other opportunities in FBLA. Let's take a look back at the fun had by our members at our rally this year.
So far this year, we have planned and attended meetings, traveled to conferences, participated in community service projects, and in general, balanced the demands of school, work, and social responsibilities. As we have busied ourselves with achieving success along our journey, we may have taken for granted those who work tirelessly behind the scenes to make sure we soar higher each and every year. These people are none other than our advisors. We can all agree that without our advisors, we would not be able to reach our FBLA goals. Let's thank them for their enduring and selfless support. On behalf of Georgia FBLA, we sincerely thank you for everything you do.
As we soar this year, let's not forget to help others. Our national partner is the March of Dimes. FBLA partners with the March of Dimes to raise money and provide volunteer and outreach opportunities to members to help raise awareness of the dangers of premature births. FBLA chapters, be sure to get involved in Prematurity Awareness Month, which just so happens to be this month. Make sure your local chapter has an activity planned to increase awareness or raise money for the March of Dimes this month. Let's all work together so that we can help prevent the premature birth of 1 in 8 babies born in the U.S. FBLA is making a real and significant impact in the fight to end prematurity. Thank you to all of the chapters who have participated and will participate in this partnership and spread awareness about this important issue.
I'm sure all of you have felt the effects of the pandemic over the last year and a half. The effects of the pandemic were felt in homes, schools, and businesses all over the country. Our state project this year is to support the local economy one small business at a time. One of the best ways to help your local community boost its economy and soar into 2022 is to remember to shop local this holiday season. Our state project hopes to breathe life into our local economy through supporting small businesses and industries. As you begin your holiday shopping, think of the impact on your town if we all made an effort to shop and dine right in our own neighborhoods.
In addition to this year's project, Georgia FBLA encourages our members and advisors to check out the many state and national projects as you work and plan the rest of your program of work for this school year. Many of our chapters are participating in the new National Champion Chapter program. We encourage all chapters to get involved in this membership engagement focused program to earn recognition and awards for your chapter this year. You can learn more about each state project and national project by asking your advisor or reading the Georgia FBLA Chapter Planning Guide. Make sure your members and chapters soar by getting involved in the vast array of FBLA projects and programs as you engage in our state projects.
Beyond our state projects, another way you can get involved this year is in our new monthly service challenges. This month, as we head into the holiday season, plan to host a food drive in your local community.
Future challenges include a December donation drive for your community, like a coat drive or a toy drive. In January, you can choose your own challenge and help your school or community with a special project.
For the month of February, plan to write letters to local nursing home residents. As March approaches, host a book drive for your local shelter, children's group, or classroom. Throughout the month of April, write appreciation letters to your teachers.
Make sure to document by posting a picture on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook with the hashtag GeorgiaFBLA Service Challenge and by tagging @GeorgiaFBLA.
In addition to that warm, fuzzy feeling we get when we help others, you can earn valuable Chapter of the Year points for participating in our monthly service challenges.
Each year, thousands of Georgia FBLA members participate in the National FBLA Member Achievement Program, the Business Achievement Awards. Did you know that this program has completely changed? Even if you finished all 4 levels of the old BAA program, you can get started on the new program and get additional recognition. The Business Achievement Awards includes 4 levels: the Contributor Award, the Leader Award, the Advocate Award, and the Capstone. Ask your advisor on how to get started. Help Georgia be #1 in Business Achievement Award participation. Our middle-level members have their own achievement program called LEAD with 2 distinct levels, the Explore and Aspire Awards. Middle-level members, check with your advisors on how to get started and earn a LEAD recognition.
Do you want to get involved in FBLA beyond your local chapter? Do you want to let your reach extend to the other chapters in your region? If so, then we encourage you to run for region office. Region officers serve as ambassadors of our organization and represent the state to our chapters. They also help lead the region leadership conferences each January. If you are interested in serving next year, you should have your advisor download the officer duties and application from the Advisor Live Binder and check out the duties and responsibilities of region officers. To be eligible to run, you must currently be a freshman, sophomore, or junior, and must complete the Contributor Award of the Business Achievement Awards by January 21st. Region officers will be appointed prior to the State Leadership Conference and must attend all Georgia FBLA conferences in person next year.
If you want to take your FBLA involvement beyond your chapter and region, then consider running for FBLA State Office. Serving as an officer of this statewide organization is a high honor, as you have the privilege of serving nearly 20,000 members from all parts of the state. State officers develop leadership skills for life, such as public speaking, presentation skills, ambassadorship, communication, team building, project and event management, and so much more. State officer applications are also due on January 21st. To be eligible to run, you must have the first 3 new awards of the Business Achievement Awards by January 21st. Candidates for president or national office must have achieved all 4 of the new levels by the application deadline of January 21st. Running for office allows you to not only soar higher than ever imagined, but helps you ensure the success of Georgia FBLA.
At the center of FBLA is our competitive events program. It is how we fulfill our mission of bringing business and education together. Our remaining conferences this year all include opportunities to fulfill FBLA's mission through our competitive events program. Up next are the Region Leadership Conferences. RLCs are held around the state from January 11th through 31st and are the first level of competition. Check with your advisor today to make sure you've signed up to compete.
The middle level State Leadership Conference is in Covington on February 25th, and the FBLA State Leadership Conference is in Atlanta on March 11th and 12th. SLC includes networking, leadership and career development workshops, and of course, our competitive events program. FBLA's premier event of the year is our annual National Leadership Conference, and only FBLA's top members attend, so make sure you are on the list. The 2022 NLC is in the vibrant, energetic city of Chicago, Illinois on June 28th through July 2nd. There is no better feeling than knowing all the hard work and effort you put into your events paid off when you make it on stage as a finalist in your event.
Members and advisors, we have not one, but 2 very special keynote speakers here with us today. Alex Kotchin and Will Pace, 2 of our own state officers, have accepted the challenge of sharing their stories and bringing you an inspiring and motivational message. Combined, Will and Alex have 8 years of experience as FBLA members. Both have competed on the state and national levels and have so much to share with you. So sit back and enjoy their message today. Please give a huge Georgia FBLA welcome to Alex Kotchin and Will Pace.
Hello, Georgia FBLA. So with a show of hands, how many of you are like me? You have your entire life mapped out. You know what age you want to buy your first home, maybe what age you want to get married, and even when you want to adopt your first dog. For me, it's a comfort to plan out these milestones because deep down, I think we all know that the future is completely out of our control. There's just no way we can be certain where we'll be 5, 10, or even 20 years from now? Sure, we can do things that will give us a good chance of being successful in the future, whether that be staying on top of our schoolwork or joining a CTSO like FBLA. But no matter how detailed we create our plans for the future, life is not linear. It's full of challenges, it's full of surprises, and frankly, it's unpredictable. That's what I want to talk about today. So often we get caught in that mindset of, oh, this has to happen by this exact time, and it has to happen perfectly so that I can move forward with my life. If this sounds like you, don't worry. It's completely natural to feel this way. It's easy to get discouraged when we compare ourselves to others and where they are in their lives. I know that for me, it's easy to get discouraged when things don't go according to plan. The other day, I was driving to school. There was construction along the road, so I had to make a detour. This added 10 minutes to my drive, so of course, I was slightly annoyed. Later, I learned that there was a huge wreck along the road I was originally going to take. I say this now because these detours in our life can actually prove to be beneficial or worthwhile, even though in the moment, they'll feel like the end of the world. You know, it took Thomas Edison over 10,000 tries to invent the light bulb. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her reporter job before her big break. Henry Ford had not one but 2 failed businesses before the Ford Motor Company. You see, every time something doesn't go your way, it will feel like a failure. It will feel like a setback. And you will want to give up. But the truth is, you have to be uncomfortable because growth only happens in discomfort. Growth only happens in discomfort. If I told you to choose a partner right now, chances are you'll choose someone within your own chapter, probably even within 5 feet of you. And that makes complete sense because you know this person, you've gone to school with this person, you know that you can depend on this person. But I'm here to tell you that the reason this happens is because people, all of us included, gravitate to what we know, when really we should gravitate to what helps us grow. Which is another way of saying, step out of your comfort zone. In fact, think about a time you did something completely out of your comfort zone. Maybe it was speaking in front of a large crowd. Maybe it was telling your advisor that you wanted to run for state office. Or maybe it was simply going up to someone who you didn't know at a conference and saying hello. But maybe it wasn't any of these things. Regardless of what it was, you took a risk and you willingly launched yourself into that feeling of discomfort. First of all, wow, you should be extremely proud of yourself because that isn't an easy thing to do by any means. The second thing I want to say is that even if things didn't go the way you wanted it to, my bet is that you learned something about yourself that you wouldn't have learned otherwise. Last year, I competed in graphic design. The way I could use design elements to convey a meaning beyond face value fascinated me, and I fell in love with it. What started as a seemingly unattainable dream led to self-discovery. So you might as well dream big. Don't hold back for the fear of messing up or doing something wrong, because if you dream big, falling just short will still be great. Our time here is finite, so do something worthwhile. But with that being said, dreams without execution stay exactly that. Just dreams. Motivation and intention without any action doesn't lead to any progress. Having big dreams is only half of the process. You must be willing to take risks, to doing things outside of your comfort zone to make those dreams come true. But just know that you're fully capable of achieving them once you put your mind to it. Someone once told me, failure will always feel better than regret. So live your life without any regrets. Thank you so much for listening, and remember that life is not linear. Now please welcome Will Pace.
The biggest lie we've ever been told is that we have all the time in the world. We plan out our entire lives without ever actually planning on living them. The average life expectancy is around 78 years old. The average retirement age is 67. By those metrics, the average person works 50 years to enjoy around 11. And I was reading a Gallup poll the other day that revealed to me that out of the world's 1 billion full-time workers, 15% enjoy their jobs. Only 15%. That means that 85% of everyone globally works for 50 years at a job they really don't even like to maybe discover their passion and follow it in the later years of their lives. Cool fact, I wanted to be a shark scientist more than anything when I was growing up. Sharks fascinated me. I loved sharks and I wanted to be on Discovery Channel. I even had a shark encyclopedia, memorized practically every shark in the book. I was a fanatic. But then, after discovering the salary of said scientist and developing a fear of having no limbs, we gradually moved away from the study of sharks. But I learned a lot of cool facts. I learned a lot of interesting studies. But one study stood out to me over all these years, and I've come to understand it more as time has passed. It starts out with a marine biologist who conducts an experiment with a shark and smaller bait fish. Now at first he places the shark in the same tank as the fish. As expected, the shark eats every single last one of the fish. He then places a clear fiberglass wall into the tank, creating two sections. This time, the shark attacks, but it bounces off of the wall. It repeats this behavior, it just won't quit, for about an hour until it just stops. The fish remain unharmed on the other side, and it just stops. This experiment was repeated around a dozen times, with the shark becoming less and less aggressive with each trial, until eventually it quits trying at all. The marine biologist then removes the fiberglass wall, but this time the shark stays put. It doesn't even attempt to reach the other side of the tank. It was trained in its mind to believe that there was something separating it and the smaller fish. It truly believed that there was no way possible for it to reach its food. We create these barriers in our lives. These separations, they keep us from success. They keep us from adventure. They keep us from reaching our fullest potential. Why? Why do we create these barriers, these separations? Because of fear. Mostly the fear of failure. It's the reason why the average person, why so many people get caught in that 50-year trap. Fear. We all have ambitions, some large, some small, but regardless, they're present in our lives. But we create these scenarios in our head where something goes wrong, where we fail, where something doesn't go exactly as we've planned, and we end up missing out on the opportunities sitting right in front of us. We've all failed at some point, at something. But here's the thing. You, nor me, nor anyone else was born to fail. We've developed that fear over a period of time. But why is it still prevalent in our lives today? Why can we still feel it compressing and condensing on us every single day? Because we are constantly reaching back into the past and grabbing that negative energy. Constantly grabbing those failures from the past and allowing them to affect the here, the now, and the future. We are constantly reminding ourselves of what we could have done differently. And that leads to regret. And it builds up. It manifests itself into fear. We know what we want to do. We know where we want to go. But then we say, well, I've tried, but I embarrassed myself, and I will never do that again. I would do that, I could do that, but I fell flat on my face last time I tried. I'm here to tell you one thing, though. There is a reason, there is a solid, defensible reason why the windshield is so much bigger than the rearview mirror. Don't spend too much time looking back. You have to make peace with your past so it does not affect your present. I started by saying the biggest lie we've been told is we have all the time in the world. We don't. We don't. There are those who choose to live in fear, and there are those who choose to make use of every moment in their lives. Life is not linear. It's not a straight line on a graph. You're not going to hit every single point until you reach that final destination. You will fail. You will fall flat on your face, and that's okay. That's totally fine. You have to accept that. The acceptance is what allows us to progress. It's what allows us to reach the next stage in our lives. Life is sometimes happy. It's sometimes sad. It's sometimes surprising, but it's always, always changing. My advice to you today is to be more than a percentage. Make use of every single moment in your life. Waste no time. But most importantly, never fear failure. Use it to your advantage. Grow from it. Learn from it.
Thank you, Will and Alex, for your inspiring messages. We appreciate you both for having the courage it takes to share with us as we continue to prepare for competitions in our membership year. Today is a full day of leadership opportunities to enhance your success in Georgia FBLA and beyond. Remember to be on time to all of your sessions and to make the most actively participate with your trainers and peers.
I challenge each of you to set an individual goal for this conference. Capitalize on the opportunity to observe all the people and ideas around you and think of how you can soar in Georgia FBLA this year. Each of us determines our altitude in life by the friends we make, the choices we choose, the people we surround ourselves with, and the determination we have to succeed. Just as the bald eagle has long been a symbol of power, strength, courage, and focus, FBLA members have the tools and the skills to soar like the powerful, majestic, courageous eagle. The general session of the 2021 Fall Leadership Conference is now adjourned.